G'day and welcome. My name's Jim, and today, well, I was sitting here all by myself working on the bike, and I thought, what the hell, maybe somebody might want to come and sit with us and have a chat while I muck around. So what we're doing today is we've got an oil leak, and I'm pretty sure it's coming out of our chain tensioner just under here. I reckon it's leaking down because it's spreading all the way over here. There's even a little pool of oil right there, which is not good. So we're gonna hopefully fix it by ripping it off for a start. Yep. Although that'd be right. Little ratchety things won't ratchet very well. Nope. That'd be right. What about this? See if this will work. Wrong direction. Okay, so this is my Honda CRF450x, and I've had it for not even quite a year yet, actually, and done a whole heap of stuff to it. If you're interested in it, there's a crap load of videos about me replacing bits on this, and my mates came up the other week and came for a ride, which I have a video of that too. Link there, if I remember to edit it. And you know how mates usually are, right? You know, they're usually, you got a bit of a flat spot, you know, when you're and your carby on the first quarter, or you know, it doesn't go as hard as my other bike does, and you know, all this kind of stuff. They were actually really impressed, and my mate wants to buy it. So there you go. And like I said, normally my mates are the hardest to get. You know, you suck. If there was anything wrong with it, they'd be absolutely sure to tell me that. But so it's going to take them a little while to get some cash together. So in the meantime, this has got a little bit of a leak, and I've been riding it. It wasn't leaking when my mates were here. It's only started leaking since then. So maybe I didn't take much notice. Maybe these screws were a tiny bit loose, and they just needed tightening up a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of gasket goo on it, not a whole heap. I'm not going to smush this down like it's a peanut butter and jam sandwich and have the shit flowing out all over the place. I am just going to, where's my rag? Thank you. I am just going to put a tiny little bit on. Just enough to get it to stop leaking. So yeah, it's got a gasket on it. It's a little, it's fine. It's not torn or nothing. It's a little aluminium shim by the feels of it. So, and no, not a tranny. So what am I going to do here? I'm just going to clean these up. I'm going to use a bit of brake cleaner to make sure there's no oil on these surfaces, and then I'm going to put a little bit of high temp silicone, some gasket goo, and made by JB Weld, so it must be good, eh? Actually, it's pretty hard to get JB Weld products around here, especially in Australia. They're not as popular as they are in America, or at least easy to get anyway. As easy to purchase. Right. So just cleaning off any oil. There we go. Now we got this high temp silicone gasket sealer bloody stuff, goo, and we're just going to put a tiny little bit on this. A tiny little bit. So I'm just going to do this. Just like that. Now I might have to get a little paintbrush or something to get right in there. My fingers are too fat to be that pointy. Let's see how we go. There you go. That's about it. What probably would have been easier was to put the goo on here. At least I could get to the whole lot easier. So, but we're just doing the tiniest little amount. I don't want this shit going inside the motor, because it goes in there and then bloody gets all stuck in your filters and your oil passageways and water passageways, wherever the hell you've put this anywhere near. So only ever try and do the thinnest possible coating possible. There you go. I'm hoping that should do it. If it doesn't, then I'm going to be seriously looking at it, wondering why. So let's just get that back in. Not upside down, is it? I didn't think there was an upside down, actually, to be perfectly honest. So double check it, make sure I haven't got gooey shit all over the place. Right, I've got to reset this. So just take this little screw out of the back here, like such. Sit him somewhere, hopefully he won't get too filthy. Right. Thread a screw in. Get him in there a little bit. For a professional, this is probably a 5-minute job. For me, 45 minutes at least. I'm just really slow. Very slow. Right, here we go here. Let's wind these in with my fingers to start with. Tell you what, I'm getting bloody thirsty. Holy dolly. Whew. I'm gonna go Bear Grylls in a minute and drink my own piss, I think. Oh. I'm sweating like all bugger. Alright. Now, let's put the cap on this. Got a little baby screwdriver here. If you stick it in here and turn it, it'll release this plunger. Make it, there we go. Make it easy to screw in. Such. Where did that just leak from? I saw a big drip come down there. From there. Fair enough. Let's do these up evenly. There we go. A little bit of a squeeze of fluid, well, gasket goo. I want to do them up too tight, but make sure it's not too bad. Right, let's make sure my fuel filter is clean. Well, it's loose. Huh. It's going to need a zip tie or something around it. Oh, sorry it wasn't any more exciting, but them's are the brakes really. I'm just going to clean down all the oil and shit that managed to be put everywhere. Well, that looks a bit better. Alright, well it's about a week later now, and I've been for a few rides, and it's bone dry, so good stuff. Excellent, well done. Very happy about that. So, it's nice not to see oil dripping down your motor case, so yeah, there you go. Alright, well, bloody Jack, get out of it. Why are you eating that for? Nut job. So anyway, I want a big shout out to my Patreons, Meets Jackson, Legend Boys. Remember to like and subscribe and all the good things. Press all the buttons there, they do all kinds of magical things. Alright, you'll be good. Stay safe and I'll see you tomorrow. Play the music!